table I've ever seen at a press conference. One more chair. But that goes to show you how big this show is. You know, it's been 5 months in the planning, and as we said before in earlier press conferences, when we finished our last fight against an opponent we've talked lots about, and someone who's very relevant today, the fight that really was in the back of my mind was Dudey-Prescott for Paul McCloskey. I think it's a natural fight, and it's an eliminator. It's an official eliminator for the world title, and I think an eliminator is exactly what it is, because the person who loses this fight will be eliminated. It will be eliminated from a chance at a world title fight, and I can guarantee that the winner of this fight will go on and fight for a world title. Absolutely no doubt about that. Now, whether it's Madonna, whether it's Hearn, doesn't matter, because this is such a high-profile fight between two of the best fighters in the division. And we're delighted to bring it to Belfast. You know, there's going to be an atmosphere never to forget there on Saturday night, and we can't wait. Just to take you through everybody at the table, starting down the end with Team Kwan down there, William Tomlinson and Mark Kwan. Mark, obviously, with the problems we've had with Kiko Martinez, his unfortunate situation, left us in a very tricky situation, and we worked tirelessly through with John Wishausen from Matchroom to try and deliver a title fight for Carl Frampton. And there was no way we were going to let the fans or Carl Frampton down, and we're delighted that Carl will get his first major title fight for the Commonwealth title on Saturday night. In Mark Kwan, a lot of you won't know a great deal about him, but I've seen tapes and we've spoken to some people who we really trust in South Africa, particularly, in Australia, particularly Lovemore and Lou. He's going to bring a big challenge to Carl Frampton, and it's sometimes easy to take your foot off the gas when you're expecting to fight another opponent, but I think Carl's going to be ready, because I know, we all know what these Aussies are like, you know, and this is a huge life-changing opportunity for Mark. So you can expect him to bring plenty into the ring on Saturday night. Leon Margolis from Warrior Boxing, and obviously a partner of ours in America with Lou DeBella. Delighted to be working with Leon again. We worked with him on the Carl Froch Glenn Johnson fight, and again upcoming on the Darren Barker Sergio Martinez fight. They're a great bunch of people to work with. We trust them, and they share our passion for putting on great fights. Luis Lazaro de Cubas from Team Prescott, and also Dudey-Prescott, who is returning to these shores after the last time he was here. We all know what happened, devastating knockout of Amir Khan, and you know, he's here to win. On the right hand side, from Team Frampton, Shane McGuigan, Carl Frampton and Jerry Story. Again, we believe this is going to be a real crowning night for Carl Frampton, a real star in the making. And I want to thank him and his team, and Barry, who's obviously arrives tomorrow, just for their patience in believing in us to deliver a big world title fight for it, because, you know, throughout the whole process he stayed calm, he stayed focused, and he believed in what we do, and we're really looking forward to Saturday night for it. It's a very exciting time. And of course, John Breen, Paul McCloskey's trainer, been with him for a long time, and Dudey, the man himself, who is back in a huge fight in front of his people. You know, we've talked before about the atmosphere that the Belfast fans created in Manchester. It was one of the most special moments ever walking out that night, and we're expecting that to be cranked up on Saturday night in front of a packed out Odyssey arena, and you know, we can't wait. This is a great night for Irish boxing, a great night for boxing in general. Live on Sky Sports, we're starting the night with Carl Frampton against Mark Kwan, then Paul against Dudey-Prescott, and then Sky going over for the Vitaly Klitschko Thomas Adamek fight. So it's a huge night for boxing, it's a huge night for Irish boxing, and you know, we're going to create a great atmosphere there on the night. So I'm going to ask the fighters to speak first, and I'm going to ask Mark Kwan to say a few words.